so I'm going out while there's still some light to do some measurements and yeah, see what we need to do. So while we still have some light, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we are in the fading light of an early autumn sun. We're just going to see what we need to do. I was out here in very frigid weather. There was ice on the pond, and I opened up the valve to drain the pond because we actually had a leak in the side of the dam, and it was pretty scary to take a nice little drink in the pond, which Chuck was basically parked where it's at right now, and I was all by myself, so I thought, well, I might have hypothermia or it might not, but somehow I survived. I didn't fall through. As you can see, this is very rickety. So my plan is to do some new lodge poles because these are super weathered, and then just like a new platform. But my guess, and bear with me, my luck, this thing will break. My guess is I need 20 feet, 20-foot lodge poles. Let's see, put it right there. Let's see what we're at. 19 plus an extra foot, and that gets us well beyond into this earthen bank, and we want them to go just a little bit beyond. So 20-foot lodge poles will work out just fine. As you can see, it's obviously quite a bit grown in. It's been drained for a few months now during the warm time, so between all the water and the heat, things have grown quite a bit. But you can see where those trees are at, that the pond gets fairly deep. My guess is about 8 feet deep. So yeah, over there where that little Russian olive tree or whatever it's called, that's where we had the breach. My daughter discovered it actually as we were walking along. She got her foot stuck, and then I realized, whoa, there's water leaking where it shouldn't be. So we drained the pond. I drained the pond and then grabbed the backhoe and then filled it in, but we need to bring in some more dirt and then eventually just repair this whole levee, the whole dam for the pond, just to make sure that it's secure, and that's what provides a lot of water to the lower part of this property over here. That goes for quite some ways around that low-lying ridge line. But one thing I wanted to do while I was here is to see as far as the flow rate. We've had a really dry summer. We have a little bit of rain as of late, so I'm just going to check out the flow rate and then do a few more things here on the property, and I will get to picking up some supplies and then bring them out here, and then just showing you what it's like to help get this pond repaired and usable once again. So I'm gonna grab a 5-gallon bucket to figure out the flow rate, and my muck shoes, so I don't get these cowboy boots muddy and wet, because it will be muddy down there at the bottom. So alrighty, so I'm back. This is a continuation of the pond video. I lost daylight, so I'm just back out here to see exactly what needs to happen and take place if before the snows start to fly and the ground gets too hard, and that is to continue this irrigation ditch from the pond. As you can see, it's been a little while since there's been any sort of irrigation, so I got to clear out these head gates and even possibly do a little bit of cleaning through this ditch. I've got several head gates along here that I need to look into taking care of and fixing up, so we can not only get some water, because as I've said, it's been an extremely dry summer. Last 2 summers have been very dry, and so it'll be important to, if not for this year, because it's going to get cold and plant growth is slowing down, but to have it all ready to go and in place for next summer. So that's what we have to look forward to. That's what I have to look forward to, so I've definitely got my work cut out for me. So there you have it. I'm going to get working on those items, and I'll definitely be recording that, so you can come along with me. And I've also got another video in the work now that it's autumn time, September. We're going to do one more cut of hay, and also this property behind me, we're going to determine just how many head of cattle we can put on this property, and do some fun little rancher math, which didn't think you probably thought rancher did math, but we do every once in a while. It's the matter of making it work and making do, or doing without, and you'll end up losing everything. So stay tuned for that video. It's a fun one, and I really hope that you'll be able to gain something from it too. So if there's one thing that gets in the way of making ranch videos, is ranching itself. You only get so many trips around the sun, and so it's up to you to decide what it is that needs to be done today while the sun shines, and get after it. You can definitely do this. And so I'm glad that I was your ticket to help escape the ordinary, and come along with me to see what it's like to live the high life here in the high desert of the Intermountain West.